There are few things I hate more than when you sign up for a writing course or a program and it promises to help you write a book in a single weekend. My name is Joel Marquez and I'm the author of The Secret to Writing Your First Book, The Essential Guide, and in this video, I'm going to examine if it's indeed possible to write a book in a single weekend. The idea of writing a book in a couple of days is a compelling promise that appeals to many aspiring authors. It sounds like a dream come true, dedicating just a few days to produce a complete manuscript. Many writing courses and writing communities make the claim that they can show you how to write a book over a single weekend. But does that claim actually hold any weight? Writing a book is a huge task that traditionally takes many months or even years of dedication. Yet, in our fast-paced digital age, the idea of writing a book in a weekend has gained some traction, fueled by advancement in AI and voice dictation. It sounds very sexy to write a book in a weekend, but is that even possible? Of course, everything is possible, but the results are going to vary. Unlikely it's going to be readable, let alone publishable. AI tools like ChatGPT have made significant strides in generating text that mimic human writing. These advanced systems can produce and generate levels of great language that are sophisticated that often surprise even seasoned writers. One of the primary advantages of using AI in writing is, of course, the speed in which you can produce text. Traditional writing will be very slow, painstaking process, often involve very numerous drafts and revisions. AI can generate large volumes of text in a fraction of the time, providing a first draft that authors can then refine. This rapid output is particularly appealing for authors with tight deadlines or those looking to overcome writer's block. This capacity allows authors to explore new directions and creative possibilities that they might not have considered otherwise. By leveraging AI, writers can quickly shift through multiple concepts and select the most promising ones to develop further. This can be especially useful for nonfiction writers who need to present in a logical sequence, or a novelist who is mapping out complex storylines. AI can help to flesh out these structures, provide a solid foundation that the writer can then enhance with their unique voice and stylistic approach. AI tools are also highly effective in the realms of editing and proofreading. They can quickly identify grammatical errors, suggest stylistic improvements or changes, and ensure consistency throughout the text. For instance, AI can highlight overused words, flag inconsistent characters' names, or suggest more concise ways to phrase certain sentences. This level of assistance allows writers to focus more on the creative vision, which ensures the text meets higher standards of readability and professionalism. AI writing tools are also adapting to different writing styles and tones. Whether an author is aiming for a formal academic tone, a casual conversation style, or a unique voice or a particular character, AI can generate text that fits these parameters. This adaptability makes AI a versatile tool for writers working across various genres and formats. For nonfiction authors, AI can streamline the research process, and by processing large data sets and summarizing information, AI can provide writers with key insights and relevant data points to incorporate into their work. This not only saves them time, but also ensures that the content is accurate and well informed. But while AI can generate text quickly, the quality and cohesiveness of that text can also be lacking. One of the primary shortcomings of AI generated text is its lack of depth and nuance. Writing that resonates deeply with readers requires a sophisticated understanding of human emotions, intricate character development, and well-crafted plot twists. AI, however, operates on patterns and data that has been trained on. As a result, the writing often feels superficial and formulaic, missing the rich emotion layers and complexity that human authors naturally incorporate. For example, a pivotal scene where a character grapples with a moral dilemma might be handled by AI in a straightforward manner without exploring the character's internal conflict and motivations. This leads to a narrative that lacks emotional emotional resonance and fails to engage readers on a deeper level. AI-generated text can also be riddled with inconsistencies, factual errors, and logic gaps. Since AI doesn't possess true understanding of consciousness, it can make mistakes that a human writer would typically catch. For instance, an AI might introduce a character in one chapter and then forget about them entirely in subsequent chapters. Or it may mix up details such as names, locations, and timelines as well. Correcting these inconsistencies requires meticulous human editing, a process that cannot be effectively done in a short span like a weekend. A writer's unique voice and style are essential for engaging storytelling. This distinctive voice helps to create a long, strong connection with readers and sets the author's work apart from others. While AI can mimic certain styles based on the data it has been trained on, it often falls short in maintaining a consistent and authentic author voice throughout the book. AI-generated text might start with a particular tone, but shift unexpectedly, resulting in a disjointed reading experience. For example, a novel that begins with a light-hearted, whimsical tone might suddenly turn very overly formal or mechanical in subsequent chapters. This inconsistency can be jarring for readers and detract from the overall narrative. A readable book captivates and holds the reader's attention from the beginning to the very end. This involves not just a well-structured plot, but also a natural flow and rhythm in the writing. AI-generated content often lacks the natural flow, making it less engaging for readers. Engaging writing involves crafting sentences and paragraphs that vary in length and complexity, building suspense, and pacing in the story. AI, however, tends to produce text that is either too much of a monotone or overly complex, without intuitive balance that human authors bring to their work. As a result, readers might find the text either tedious or confusing, leading to disengagement. Creative and originality are, of course, hallmarks of great writing. Human authors draw from their personal experiences, emotion, and imagination to create unique stories that resonate with readers. AI, on the other hand, generates text based on existing patterns and data, which lead to content that feels stuffy and lacks originality. Ultimately, writing a book is not just about stringing words together, it's about crafting an immersive experience, creating relatable characters, and weaving a compelling narrative together. This isn't something that can be done over a weekend, and those elements require a human touch, at least for now. Intuition, creativity, and a deep understanding of human emotions and experiences are essential for a great book. One of the primary goals of any book is to immerse the reader in its world. This involves not just telling a story, but creating an environment that readers can see, hear, and feel. Human writers draw on their sensory experiences and imagination to build vivid settings and atmospheres that captivate readers. They can evoke the smell of rain on a forest floor, the taste of homemade pie, or the tension in the air before a dramatic event. This sensory richness is difficult for AI to replicate because it requires a deep, subjective experience that AI often lacks. Now, whether you're writing fiction or nonfiction, characters are the heart of any story. Readers connect with characters on a deep emotional level, empathizing with their struggles, rejoicing in their triumphs, and mourning their losses. Crafting such relatable characters involves understanding complex human emotions and behaviors. It requires lived experiences, and writers can infuse their character with lifelike qualities, giving them distinct personalities, motivations, and flaws. They can delve deep into a character's psyche, exploring their inner conflicts and growth over the course of the story. This depth of character development is essential for making characters feel real and relatable, something that can't be done over a weekend. Remember, compelling narrative is more than just a sequence of events. It's a careful, structured journey that guides the reader through twists and turns, building suspense and delivers satisfying resolutions. Writers use their intuition to pace the story effectively, knowing when to slow down for reflection or ramp up the action. They understand the importance of foreshadow, thematic clearance, and the emotional arcs of their characters. Storytelling helps create narratives that are engaging and resonate deeply with readers, hooking them in from beginning to end. Great writing is something that is crafted through a lifetime. It resonates with readers because it taps into universal human emotions and experiences and themes, whether it's love, loss, joy, sorrow. Writers understand these emotions on a deep personal level. Great writing draws from their own lives and observations, weaving these feelings into the narratives in ways that feel authentic and meaningful. This emotional authenticity is crucial for creating stories and books that move readers and stay with them long after they've finished the book. Now, if you still want to try and write a book in a weekend, I say go for it. It's good to have deadlines and focus, but writing a book is hard. Writing a book in a weekend is more about jumpstarting the creative process and demonstrating that producing a subsequent single draft in a short time is possible. The journey from this rough draft to a finished, high-quality book requires time, dedication, and the touch of human creativity. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you found this video useful in your writing journey, and I will see you in the next one.